Okay, so this is the story of the Ukrainian dance party that we went to about 4 years ago?
No. 2 or 3.
No, it seemed like 4.
Some interesting experiences happened, but I will start off the story and then it will be told by Becca and Gabby. So,
Our friends, Diana and Sophia, invited us to this cool, like, Ukrainian social dance extravaganza.
Well, dance sort of social.
I think it was like a Saturday night, and we decided that it was a good idea to go to this dance party. And I was like 15 or 16, so was Becca, and Gabby was like 12 or 13. We get in the car, get all dressed up, wearing like dresses, and we looked very nice. We get there, and we had to go down this like little flight of stairs, and it was like really dark and kind of scary. So we get down there, and
There's loud music, people yelling in some random foreign language I don't even know.
Ukrainian?
Well, it was that and like also like Polish and stuff.
we see our friends there, and it was fine at first because, you know, people are eating, talking, there's like a band playing. And then it was dance time. I got up and I went and danced with one of my friends. Rebecca danced at first, and then she came and sat down. But Gabby decided not to dance at all with Zoe, one of our friends. And the rest of the story can be told now.
So we were sitting there, we like ate, and it was like really nice. It was fun, you know, a nice atmosphere until the booze came out. And everyone over 21 got drunk.
And so Becca and I were just sitting off to the side, and some old man approaches me and is like, "Do you want to dance?" He was old. He was like 60.
He was older, but he looked nice. So he
I
asked
was
her to
like,
dance,
no.
and she was like,
And I was like, "No."
and I was like, Gabby, go dance. Little did I know, he was a pervert.
But then Becca was like, "Yeah, Gabby, do it. He's such a nice old man. It's okay. Just one dance."
So she went kind of like, okay. So she was dancing, he was kind of whisking her on the floor, so we kind of lost sight of her.
I start dancing, and it's like a rather kind of like slow song. And so his hand is like on my lower back, and it starts getting lower and lower and lower. I'm like, okay, I'm getting kind of creeped out. And so the first like song ends, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm tired of dancing now. Let me go back. But he didn't understand English. He's like, no, you must stay. I want to dance with you. And I was like, so it's like this like really like fast waltz or something, and so he starts like whisking me around like the whole like around like the wall. And he's like he starts like pulling me really close, and so we're making like body contact, and I was getting like really creeped out now. Like it wasn't cool, and so I made some excuse that I had to go, and I literally just like ran back to my table.
And I could kind of tell that something happened.
And he like comes to my table, and he's like, "I want to dance with you." What did he say?
He was talking Ukrainian.
I don't know. He was talking Ukrainian.
So one of our friends was like, okay, let me talk to him, because she knew Ukrainian. And she was talking to him, and she ended up dancing with him. I was like, okay.
She starts dancing with him, and apparently he falls like in love with her.
But she came back, and then he kept on hounding us, like, do you want to dance, like, dance with me. And like, at one point, he kind of like laid across some of the girls and was like, I won't move until you dance with me. But he was saying all this in Ukrainian, so we had no idea what was going on. I was just like, get him out of here, tell him to leave. But these 2 girls were trying to talk to him. He was like,
They're beautiful models, and I was like, you must be dreaming.
he was this really, probably like 4'2",
Yeah. Like a
Ukrainian,
good
short,
5
fat
feet.
man.
5 feet.
This guy was nasty looking. And
Diana and Sophia's like priest was there, like their pastor or something.
I'm like, ask the priest to get rid of this guy.
And they're like, come help us. And he's like, oh, have a fun time, yeah. And then like walks away. I don't know, sweater's off.
We're like, really?
And Diana had to call her dad because this pervert wasn't leaving us alone.
Their dad came, we danced a little more. So I was dancing with Gabby, kind of keeping her safe, and this guy, like, he looked like a pretty decent guy, but again, I'm a very bad judge of guys, apparently. But he like tapped Gabby on the shoulder, he was like, dance or whatever, and then I was like, no, she's with me now. And yeah, that was Gabby and the Ukrainian man. Needless to say, the next time they invited us to a dance like that,
We didn't go. We did not.
we made up excuses.
No, the most traumatic experience of my whole entire life, and it was all my fault because I didn't dance with Zoe like I was supposed to. And I regret it very deeply. Yeah.
I think I told you this when I walked in, but like I swear this actually happened. I'm going up to buy my ticket and at the door, and I'm buying it, and these two policemen walk up. And they go, excuse me, have you seen a guy this high, right? This high, and this, or two guys this high and this high, and like in like hoodies, and I'm like, no. And the guy selling the tickets was like, no. Like, okay, because there was like a robbery and we're trying to find them. We thought they might be hiding in this basement or whatever. And the guy was like, oh no, we're having like a dance down here, so they're probably not. So the whole night just started off with this beautiful beginning. And I should have known just to like walk out just then, but no, I had to stay and I had to find out what this night would hold. And it held treasures. Treasures.